Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're zeroing in on the buzz around a promising young cricketer, Sheikh Rasheed.
Ah, yes, you shared that article, The Next Gen Lion, Shaik Rasheed's Journey in Yellow.
Exactly. And our goal is to kind of unpack what makes him stand out, especially within the Chennai Super Kings setup. This piece gives us a really solid starting point.
Absolutely. What um what struck me immediately was how clearly it maps out his path. From his beginnings right up to CSK, identifying and, well, investing in him.
It's almost like a blueprint for spotting talent, isn't it?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay, so diving in, the article starts with his roots, Guntur, Andhra Pradesh. It's always interesting how these regional hubs, well, they just keep producing top athletes.
It really is. You often find these really strong, like, local cricketing cultures.
Yeah.
And succeeding there shows real dedication right from the start.
And then the U19 World Cup performances, the article highlights those as crucial.
Oh, definitely. That's a massive stage. A proving ground, really.
Yeah, performing there. That tells scouts a lot about handling pressure.
Exactly. Yeah. And it's not just the stats, is it? The article mentions his calm demeanor, a smart cricketing brain.
And a strong work ethic.
Right.
Those intangibles, they often make the difference, don't they?
They really do. Sometimes more than just raw talent. Being composed, thinking strategically, putting in the hard yards, that's gold for any team.
So CSK picking him up, the article touches on it, maybe not the auction specifics, but the fact they went for him.
Well, CSK, they have a reputation, don't they, for
Yeah.
being pretty shrewd with their picks.
They do. So them investing in Rasheed, it suggests they see a real fit, like long-term potential.
And the mentorship piece is key, too. Learning from guys like MS Dhoni, Rutraj Gaikwad.
Oh, absolutely. That's invaluable for a young player. You can't just buy that kind of insight.
No, you really can't. And CSK has this history, this tradition of nurturing youngsters within that experienced framework. It just accelerates development.
Both skill-wise and, understanding the game at that elite level.
Right. And the article also notes how Rashid kind of aligns with the CSK philosophy, being calm, focused, dependable.
That synergy is important, isn't it? It's not just about talent, but fitting the team culture.
Precisely. It's that holistic team-building approach they seem to have.
Okay, moving on to his actual play. The article points out specific moments, his temperament, his footwork.
Those cover drives. Fans seem to really appreciate those technical aspects.
Yeah, those are the visible skills, aren't they? The things that get people excited and build that reputation.
Exactly. Tangible moments where potential turns into actual impact. The kind of stuff that, sticks in your mind as a fan.
And then there's the future star label mentioned, even if it's partly prediction.
Well, it shows the level of expectation, right? The high hopes surrounding his growth.
And it seems backed up, at least in part, by the fan reactions mentioned, tweets, comments.
Yeah, the fan voice section. It shows he's already building that connection with the CSK faithful.
That must be a huge boost for a young player, knowing the crowd's behind you.
Definitely. Creates a sense of belonging, maybe adds that extra bit of motivation.
So the article wraps up by positioning him as someone to watch for the next decade. That's quite a statement.
It is. It really underlines the belief in his core skills and, importantly, the environment he's in at CSK. Suggests sustained growth.
There's that final quote, too. He might be quiet off the field, but with the bat, he roars. Kind of sums it up, doesn't it?
It really does. A memorable line. What does that make you think about, though? About how athletes, well, make their mark?
It definitely highlights that performance can shout louder than personality, especially early on, letting the bat do the talking, so to speak.
Right, announcing your arrival through skill.
Yeah. It makes you ponder how many athletes really channel everything into their performance, letting their actions define who they are on the field. Something to think about, for sure.